What do you think is the influence of colleges, and how do you feel about the current educational system, period?
I've seen large institutions fall apart because they make a fatal error. I think universities are making 7 fatal errors. Top-heavy administration that keeps growing, okay? Increase in the number of part-time, untenured faculty members who have no administrative or academic power, okay. Massively increasing. Insane increases in tuition combined with indentured servitude for students, right? You get a student loan, you can't declare bankruptcy. Now, so that means that the burgeoning administration has learned how to pick the pockets of the young people's future earnings. They entice them into university and offer them extended adolescence with no responsibility, and the price they garner from them is to garnish their future earnings. Crooked game. Ethics committees, absolute catastrophe. The dominance of this weird, nonsensical alliance between the postmodern types and the neo-Marxist types, which makes no sense philosophically given the postmodernist stated what would you call it, skepticism for meta-narratives. Why the hell they've aligned themselves with the Marxists is beyond me, except that I think postmodernism is just a shell game for Marxism. That's another fatal error. The gerrymandering of the grade system. So I think I got 6 there. All of those, they're not good. They're fatal, I think, all of them. And so I think that, I don't know what's going to happen to the university system over the next 20 years, but I'm certainly not optimistic about it. So, and I've hired some people. This is a big problem we just discussed, and I've got this little solution, and so I know I'm talking about a little solution.
That'd be an interesting book if you were to write about it.
Well,
that'd be an interesting thing if you wrote about it.
I've hired some people to build an online education platform, and they've been working on it for 6 months, and we have a bit of a prototype, and we're trying to figure out how to build an alternative. You know, you said, look, if the conservatives are so concerned about the liberal media, why the hell don't they go out and build their own media empire? It's like, well, if I'm concerned about the education system, then why don't I try to generate an alternative to it?
You're doing it.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Right. I mean, the probability that it will succeed is like 0 because it's an impossible task. But we're trying to build a platform that would help people use their online time more productively and keep track of it. So imagine that everything that you taught yourself on YouTube could be accredited, and you could be rewarded for that across time, and maybe guided through it so that you could track your educational progress along a whole wide range of potential learning opportunities. We'd like to build an online portal that would make your use of your online time much more productive and engaging. So that's what we're aiming at.
Coming soon?
Oh God, who knows? We have a prototype. And we've applied to Y Combinator. I don't know if we'll get accepted. Maybe we will, and maybe we won't. We've got alternatives lined up if we're not accepted.
Well, let us know about it. We have some context. We would love to know more about it.
I will let you know.
Connect you with the right people.